Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we today? Well, I thought I'd quickly start because a lot of people like seeing the cats. That's Brian on the top, and that is old Mr. Boots down the bottom there. Still curled up. Yes, he has moved since yesterday, if anybody's asking. And the weather today, absolutely glorious, as you can see. Bright blue skies, absolutely lovely. Chickens are out running about, and yeah, there's the hills, and it's looking lovely. Right. Oh, and that noise you can hear at the moment is the gypsy men driving up looking for metal and anything that anybody is chucking out. There you go. Right then, let us just quickly switch the camera around to me. Quite a bit to talk about today. First of all, I've got to say Calamina, which means happy month. It's a sort of little tradition the Greeks have had for years, well, since time immemorial, really, where they always wish you good luck for the coming summer, or sorry, the coming month. And at the moment, yeah, it's interesting because yesterday, as you probably saw on my Facebook page, Magdalena's actually closed yesterday. They were closing up the bar, putting it into hibernation, ready for next year. So can I just say thank you to all those people who sent good wishes and everything else to my Facebook page, also to Magdalena's Bar Facebook page, and also the Magdalena's Bar and Studios Facebook page as well. Thank you for that. That's greatly appreciated, and all your help and everything else, and your support for everybody throughout what has been, can only be described as one of the strangest and weirdest of summers that I've ever experienced here in Greece, or anywhere else in the world for that matter as well. Just a quick one. A friend of mine left yesterday. Few friends left yesterday. Baz and also Tracy and George. They were the last customers or the last guests in Magdalena's. Tracy and George. They flew back yesterday on the Gatwick flight, and it was reported back that on that flight going to Gatwick yesterday, the EasyJet flight, there were 60 people on board and only 4 people arrived. I wonder where those 4 people are now. Anyway, I hope they're having a good time with what's left of Who's Open. Anyway, some good news actually all round, actually, from what's been going on here in Greece, and some of it very, very uplifting news as well. So I'm going to start off with the COVID stats, which in some ways the Greek press are reporting as being good, as we're actually seeing a drop in infections at the moment. Normally the infection rate has been running at about 400 to 415 a day. Well, yesterday, believe it or not, it's gone under the 400 mark, and the Greek press has been making a bit of a song and dance about it. They said that yesterday were 354 confirmed cases. Deaths, they also said, has dropped as well. Normally from about 5 deaths, it has dropped down to 3 deaths. So again, yesterday, only 3 deaths here in the whole of Greece. Even with the ICU at the moment, the numbers in the ICU, I'm using the words that's being used in the Greek press now. The ICU numbers have also dropped from 79 to 78. Although 212 people have been through ICUs since the infection first became apparent. So since the start of the infections, there's been 18,475 people been infected. 16% of those has been through travel, and 41% through connected cases, i.e. a family member or somebody that they've worked with, they've come into contact with, that they know. All right. So at the moment, these 354 new cases, 56 were basically from known clusters, i.e. from people they've been associated with. Only 23 had come from the borders of people arriving, etc., either overland or through airport borders. And the locations of the new cases, I'm not going to go through all of them, but some of that are of interest. 195 cases up in Attica region. That is actually starting to drop there as well. Also in Thessaloniki and Pella. Thessaloniki, obviously a major city. Pella as well, also a major town. They had 12 cases each. And on the Peloponnese, only 9 cases in the Peloponnese as well. And in Crete, they had 5 cases down there. And Crete, for those people who don't know what Crete's like, that is one huge, huge island. All right. And so they've had 5 cases or new cases down there. So all in all, it's quite interesting then that the figures at the moment look like they are abating. Anyway, 2 sets of great news, local news from the island. First of all, those people that are into football, the local football stadium, the big local football stadium at Amber Lockerbie, which if you're going on the road towards Kerry, it's on your right-hand side coming out of town. It's where Zakynthos play. They've actually had some money being donated to them, so they're able actually to improve the facilities there. And they started work on that yesterday. 230,000 euros has been found from the regional fund to do work, and that's going to include refurbishment of the referees' changing rooms. Also, the team locker rooms are going to get a refurbishment. And also a doctor's office that they have there is also going to get a refurbishment as well. And also the canteen. And by canteen, I'm not sure what they mean by that, whether they mean a snack bar or something like that, so you can get a decent tea or coffee or pie at the games there. And the most significant thing about this is that there is a new synthetic pitch that has been ordered. And this pitch is going to be arriving in October, and it should actually be installed by November. So the teams will be playing on the new synthetic pitch as well. So it just raises the standard for football here on the island, which I think is a good thing. Also as well, the fencing for around the stadium, money's been found from the municipality of Zakynthos, and they are actually going to be financing the outside fence area around the football ground. I'm not sure if that was affected at all during the cyclone that we had a week or so ago. But coming back to the cyclone, Zakynthos, despite having its own damage here on the island due to the cyclone actually hit very hard on the mainland, and on Monday sent 3 vans of aid over to Cadassia, which is in Thessaly. Now, Cadassia got hit very, very hard by the cyclone, much harder than we got hit. They had flash flooding in that location. Lots of farms were either cut off, underwater. Lots of livestock were also destroyed. The main town there as well, that got hit very heavily. Shops were obviously flooded out, businesses thrown into disarray, and a very, very serious situation. I'm not sure if there was any loss of life in that area, but certainly people's homes and also people's businesses were absolutely destroyed. So anyway, yesterday, Zakynthos sent 3 vehicles, 3 large vans full of clothes, food, shoes, toiletries, etc., to the city of Cardassia, with a delegation, obviously, for aid to be distributed to people there that were affected by what had gone on. So anyway, well done to those guys. A little story that I think a little bit in the back pages could have done with being given a little bit more of a central push. But anyway, and again, that kind of shows the generosity of this island, that in times of crisis it can really come together and it can help people as well. So again, big hats off to those people that organised that aid. I don't know who organised it. It was one of them stories that you want a bit more of a hurrah to it, but obviously just a quiet story that just went out, people doing their bit to help others that are in need. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's have a look and see who's chatting at the moment. Lots of people queuing up in the old chat room there. Brett Weston, nice to have you with us as well. Graham Bint in Australia. It's obviously, I don't know what time it is there, but nice to have you tuning in as well. Also, Tracy Kelly Hyde, nice to have you as well. Jackie McCain Gunn, nice to have you as well. Catherine Ling, nice to see you in there as well. Also, Andrews Fridge Watkins. I love that name, Andrew Fridge Watkins. There you go. He's looking in as well. Pam Stott, you're tuning in. John David Hester, nice to have you looking in as well. Matt Pritchard, nice to see you as well. Ronald Woods, also in there as well. John David Hester says, morning, Ginge. Morning there, John. Nice to see you as well. Dean Parler tuning in too. Bob Cave. Hiya, Bob. How you doing, mate? Nice to have you looking in. Morning, Gingy says. Thanks for the updates. Cheers for that, Bob. I hope you're going to come and visit next year, Bob. It'd be really good to catch up with you. And because Bob likes to do treks around. He's been up in the Snowdon Mountains. He's been all over. He likes coming to Greece, and he also likes going to visit Turkey as well. So I've known Bob for God knows how many years now. But it'd be really great if you can get yourself over here one time, fella. I think you'd really like it here as well. Somebody's commented, yes, I have got the same shirt on. Thank you very much. And the reason for that is I had to be up early this morning to take Jane to the garage to get her car in for a service. So I put the same shirt on. I was thinking about, should I change my shirt for my broadcast? But it doesn't matter. But anyway, there you go. Also, big shout out to John Clifford. Oh, yeah, Doppia John. He says, pinch punch first of the month. Thank you for that, John. And Calamina to you as well. Diane Kemp is watching as well. Alan Parks up there in sunny Catterick. I don't know if it's sunny today, but nice to have you there. Andrew Fridge Watkins says, shame about the shirt. Yeah, I know it's an England shirt. Okay, there you go. And it's from a while ago. All right. So there we go. Those are the people tuning in at the moment. As any last comments? None yet. That's it for today. Just to say, what am I doing today? Well, today I've got to go get my picture back, Linda, and see if they've fixed it. I got my bike sorted yesterday, and now really is strange because we are now into winter, and trust me, we've never had a winter start so early. So we're going to see how things are going. Once again, people are still coming to the island. The other nationalities are still coming. Got a feeling, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think the Gatwick flight yesterday may have been some of the... Well, it's not the final flights to the UK from here. There are still flights running up until October, going to... Where is it? Oh, God. I've lost it now. Where's that flight going to? Bristol, yeah, shout from inside, going to Bristol. That's still flying. But other than that, from the British market, very, very quiet indeed. Just other nations that are here. But anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what transpires. We'll see what's going to take place over the winter. And we shall see how things go. Anyway, once again, thanks for the support. Thanks for sending the messages. Still looking into trying doing some broadcasting some way. See if we can improve the quality of what's going out in the way of being able for it to be received. And I spoke to my mum yesterday as well, and it was nice talking to her. She's good. Big shout out to everybody at the nursing home there in Margate. And also spoke to my son who works for Luton County Council. They're very busy at the moment. Big shout out to him. And it was nice chatting to him about the playlists as well, what I've been playing in Magdalena's. And I think he raised a few eyebrows at some of the tracks that were being played. So anyway, nice to talk to you, son, as well. Right, that's it from me. I will see you soon. I've just got a little message for John Clifford there saying, dead budgie, not going cheap. Whatever that means. I haven't got... Well, I haven't got a clue what that's about. But anyway, nice to have you tuning in. Big shout out to Barry. Looks like he's got back safe and sound to Essex with only 4 people coming in. So anyway, once again, I will speak to you anon. I'm babbling on now and saying nothing, and I better get off. Right. Nice to see you. I'll speak again. Ta-ra.